Hi, and welcome back. In this video, we will explore the challenges and a few tips and tricks on how to be both a developer and a manager to one or maybe more of those developers. Let's start out with the challenges. If you are the manager to one or maybe even more of your developer colleagues, one of the challenges that you might have observed is that they don't argue with you. They don't push against you. They don't say no to your ideas. One of the best ways to deal with that challenge is that you highlight this being a challenge, not only for the developers, but also for you, who is a member of that group, but also tasked with being their manager. So one thing you can do is early on in your working agreements, talk about this challenge. Figure out ways that you can address this challenge. Figure out ways that if something happens, for example, you taking over a meeting and decisions, other people have the permission to point this out. Another way to deal with this is to get support, get help from your Scrum Master. It is actually one of the most important things that a Scrum Master can do. Because even if you're not the manager of the developers, in every group of developers, there are more senior and more junior people. And just based on that experience, there might be some perceived hierarchy within that group. And it's the role of a Scrum Master to make sure everyone has an equal voice. It doesn't mean that the juniors get to make the decisions, but it means that the juniors get to provide their questions, provide their perspectives. In addition to these two things, being aware of the challenge, dealing with it, and getting the Scrum Master to help you, you can also look at getting rid of that challenge over the long run. For example, by delegating more and more of the managerial tasks into the team itself, or asking someone else to take the managerial role for the members of your team so that you can primarily act as a colleague. I hope this brief video gave you a good understanding of the challenges and a few tips and tricks on how to deal with the dual role of being a manager and a developer.